Why are you sending your ships? They're just sitting there.
Which one?
The
Oh,
Nihon
yeah.
Maru
Oh,
Bokubai.
yeah, he's right. It's because I can't find them. I'm literally struggling to see who's who.
Oh, I do zoomed in. That's why. Like if you're zoomed out, then you can't see shit, dude.
Yeah, that's why it's like,
I usually play zoomed in, like almost close to zoom. That means I always can see then. That's the trick. Requires you to constantly move the camera, but that's how I can do this following battles.
uh, attack him.
Yeah, you just get this guy boarded.
Oh no.
You did it. You got it out of it.
Oh,
There we go. Oh, you got him. It's over for him.
yeah, he has to.
Yeah, you got your trade ships back. They're not out of the map yet, so 100%. Just gotta end this. Why is it ending?
So, did I miss someone?
I guess someone's hiding? Stop fast forwarding. You're gonna lose your trade ships.
Stop who?
You guys stop fast forward, put it in play because you're gonna lose your trade ships. Do you see them at the map?
I mean, I can't control him.
I know, but then if
Who am
you
I missing?
end the if you can end the map, then you can keep them.
But why can't I? I mean, I don't really mind that. I just want to know, like, oh, I think I see.
On the map, there's
Who did
nobody.
I? Does it really gotta wait for him to leave?
Oh, if they're routing? No, only the enemy routing.
Oh,
They're not
I
even on the map though. I
really,
can't find them.
wow. Are they really gonna do with me like that? I guess I'll just order a mass retreat and
Withdrawal.
yeah, and like have them clean up next.
What I did, this happened to me a game when I played with the Irish guy. Basically, what I did was I sent my ships, my boat kabayas, all across the four corners. Fast forward, and then and then the ship basically disappeared, like the enemy ship, and then it said victory. He's all in the same situation as you. Like there's nothing on the map, so I just sent it all my boat kabayas on the four corners of the map, and then victory. It's a bug.
Hmm.
You're just gonna send the. You don't have the patience for it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I sent two Bokapayas on four corners. It took like 5 minutes, and then I got him. It's disappeared. Like literally, the enemy ship disappeared just like this, and then it said victory, without me even hitting anything. Costly enemy
Let's
victory.
see. As long as I don't lose my ships,
Oh, you still
okay, I
have
have
him.
all of them.
Nice.
So what is this?
What is he missing then? What is going?
Oh, he's at max health, the medium bune. So he has 52.
52. What?
So the amount of units he has increased. I'm probably gonna go sleep after this turn. I don't know if I should improve my naval or my bows.
I'd say either or is good, but I try to do naval considering that it's just Amako right now. I'm gonna try to build my navy later. I have to kind of kill Date.
So I guess I'm gonna finish the bow because I already started it and it's only 3 turns. So after 3 turns, because I'm gonna get the -1 recruitment time, which is helpful.
have six generals. Then I was supposed to get another one, but they killed my son. Fuck it.
You was, oh.
Yeah, they killed my son. I exchanged him as a hostage. I thought it was gonna work.
As I said, a curse.
Yeah. It's just Amako's navy.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Oh. We gotta stop him from getting the black ship.
They do. Does the AI even get the black ship?
They can, yeah.
What? Okay, I'm gonna build a navy now.
It's a huge stack right there.
I got at least 3 stacks.
Heck no. They'll reclaim that Ashikaga Shogun, become their own shogun.
You've held it long enough now that you're daimyo. It says Chosokabe Shogunate.
Yeah, I'm the shogun now. I didn't see any notifications, sadly,
Oh, I did.
which I would have liked.
It's a Chosokabe
Oh, it said-
Shogunate. The Chosokabe Shogunate is established. It said that. Yep. Oh, you had the fire arrow on the archeries.
Of all days, they could have made it rain. They chose
Doesn't
today
rain right
to
now.
not do it. Hmm?
It's not raining right
It's
now.
raining. I
Oh,
know.
it is raining a little bit.
In real life, you're saying it's raining?
Oh no, it's not raining in here in this game.
No. No, yeah, I'm saying of all days, they could have. Why didn't they chose today? This one. Oh, okay, wait. Come on, do it. Yes.
It's the moonstone. It's the moonstone. Oh, missing.
Yes. I'm gonna live. I don't care. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you can kill me now.
Yeah,
I
if
just
it's
need
not
to
at
do
100% when it ends, then it's like doesn't get destroyed.
To pay out of pocket, so that's what I like.
I don't understand how the fuck did they come past you at Inaba?
I don't even know.
How is it-
Do you want me to? I won't call you. If you want to fight, you could betray them later on. Your honor is pretty low as is. Oh,
Yeah.
look at it right there. You saw it?
Yeah, I
That
saw
was
it.
the black ship. Oh, heck yeah, there.
It worked out for me because by them killing each other, their economy is in shambles, especially Date's. I'm gonna build my navy now. It's time. Time to make these huge navies with my wood. Oh, you took over? Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice, yeah.
I think I looked away and when I turned back.
All
That's
right,
like the
let me just recruit the ships so I can remember for next time. I'm gonna recruit all the ships, at all my ports.
Oh yeah. So that way you don't even have to
Yeah, I don't have
think
to
about
remember next time. But basically, it's a medium boonish army. I mean navy. But all my ports I'm gonna queue up for 2 turns because it takes 2 turns for these. Oh yeah, how is it the what's it called? Napoleon.
Rebellions everywhere.
Napoleon?
Yeah.
What? Why are there rebellions everywhere?
Because I took like too long of a gap, so I don't know who the heck is upset with me.
Oh wait,
So,
you still have like your old game from way back those years ago?
well, it's not years, but
Oh.
months.
Or you're still in your Italian campaign then, that Piedmont, Sardinia.
Yeah.
Yeah. My advice is to rush after you've like get stacks. You just
Oh
gotta
yeah.
rush, man.
I'm being blocked by the papal state,
Yeah.
and I'm pushing all my units there, but I don't think I could finish them off. I might have to break the siege. So that's that.
Yeah, I
And
couldn't
it's like
actually. I couldn't do it. What's it called? Kill all people until later on. But basically, what I did, I finished my campaign yesterday. I was ally. I basically took the papal states with 1 stack. It was risky because I needed 2 stacks to go to the Victory Province in the northeast. The road to Vienna thing. That's the main mission, right? You have to get that. And I just sent 1 stack with Napoleon in it. And the problem was like what happened was I got military access with Venice. I had to peace with them because I couldn't kill their 2 stacks just to get to
how did you
Austria.
piece them out?
I just did give them military access, 10 and 10, and paid them 2,000. That mean, yeah. So let me peace them, but I pieced them twice and they betrayed me. And they betrayed me literally right 3 turns remaining, right? And I'm like, holy shit! I gotta either win this or don't. So in my campaign, Napoleon actually got injured. He's in Eternal Life, like 3 Kingdoms. So he died in my campaign, and then he went. He goes back to the capital, France, wherever, Paris, and Paris, and basically, I was able to take it with his lieutenant, basically.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I just did siege them, but I had to have 3 heroic victories, like in a row. That's why I'm really confident in Napoleon now. I had to have 3 heroic victories, and then I was able to basically do it. I had 2 turns remaining, and then that's how I won. But Venice was the only place remaining. It was one of their not their capital, because I actually took their capital, and then I pieced them, but with military access. And then they were actually attacking me literally once I was in Austria. They had 3 stacks, and they were just killing my units. But I basically created a supply chain, so I had units constantly pumping out, because at this point, when you really get to that point, you have so much money coming in from the mission rewards as well as your income. You just keep pumping out units, like pump out some militia, and then I send them nearby as bait. And they would actually take them. And then by them trying to kill the bait, I'm able to get my forces during the military access all the way to the northeast, yeah. And Innsbruck, I took Innsbruck, the gold mine. If you go really north, Innsbruck is like the most expensive province, I think, in that Italian campaign. So I took that, and it allowed me to, what's it called?
Fund
Yeah,
your campaign.
exactly. But I had to disband a lot of units. Like, remember when I told you how it costs the same regardless? I was actually about to get bankrupt like 2 of the turns, so I just disbanded the damaged units, and it was just fine. But yeah.
Yeah, I had to stop repairing a building because next turn I was gonna go bankrupt.
Yeah, sometimes you have to do that, and like sometimes it's not good to upgrade because Napoleon campaign is like kind of sucks, to be honest, for me, because you can't really consolidate. You have to keep on moving forward with. He's the time limit so strict, you know.
Yeah.
In real life, I wouldn't do that. Even Napoleon and Alexander the Great, they both rushed. You know, I don't like that. You know, if I was ever a conqueror, I would try to consolidate my realms and have a stability instead of just rushing, unless I'm a horde, you know? Unless I'm literally Attila the Hun, there's no reason for me to do that bullshit.
Rush.
Yeah. So it actually became very stressful the last 2 turns. I was like, I either get this or I have to restart the whole campaign because I don't save scum, so I'm like, I either gotta do this or not. But yeah, the Piedmont Sardinia was the one that fucked me up. They betrayed me, the guy didn't tell me they would, and I had to go send all my units backwards and then consolidate and then go back again. That's why it was a rush. Didn't really enjoy the fact that they betrayed me. I had no idea they could. Because the mission said, oh, they are a protectorate, so I'm like, okay, you know?
Yeah, they're not gonna do anything.
You know, I thought it was like scripted protectorate. I'm like, okay, no worries. Yeah, it's hard. I must say it's definitely different from Empire Total War as well as the Grand Campaign. But I'm in Egypt right now. Egypt's easier, I'd say, once you've done the Italian one. Is Egypt, it's like fucking, they're like Egyptian troops, and Egyptian troops, the Mamluks are like weak, and Ottomans are weak compared to Britain and France anyway, so they're easy. But one thing I warn you is, like, if we get to the Egypt campaign, what happens is that the Commodore Perry, what's it called? The Admiral Nelson, he actually lands the forces there. So if you leave it open, he actually lands a fucking half stack. Thankfully, I didn't expand so quickly, so I was able to send him back. But yeah, he sends a half stack all the way.
Damn.
But yeah, I was reading up on the history so I don't get the same mistake, because I didn't enjoy getting surprised. I mean, you didn't either, so I looked up the history of the Egypt campaign on Wikipedia, you know? Nothing too serious, but it's enough that I won't be surprised, you know?
Yeah.
But all I see when I look at Napoleon's history is like, he just rushed and then he just lost the province. It's like, what's the point then? You know? You know? Right? I think we play similarly where we don't have to rush and kind of keep our regions, but literally all his goal was just to kind of like rush, get victories, and then leave. I'm like, that's like fucking wasted. My opinion, you know?
You're gonna lose it pretty much, you know, with all the rebellions that's gonna pop up.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Napoleon did, though. And Egypt campaign was a failure, as well as his campaign to Russia. The Russia thing, you couldn't have known, because that was the first time they used scorched earth policy. They never did that until Napoleon. So people were like,
they did.
They did?
Yeah, they used it 3 other times. Oh, actually, no, 2 other times. 3 times. So one with the Swedish king, one with Napoleon, and one with Hitler.
Yeah, but I'm saying, so the Swedish king, that was before Napoleon, right?
That was before. That was 1700s.
Oh, okay, so that means he didn't have excuse. So the Swedish king had an excuse because that was the first time they used it. Hitler obviously had Napoleon as example, and he didn't listen. He's an idiot. But I think Napoleon. One thing I learned is like Napoleon was a great general. It was just that he was egotistical, and also he like did the smartest strategy, but he did the dumbest strategy, and he was not a diplomat. Like that's why the campaign's scripted, because you can actually diplomat these things. You know, if you have enough income, just like real life, you can diplomat anything. You don't have to be Donald Trump, you know? You can just diplomatically do it. But Napoleon is like kind of like Donald Trump in his personality. He's a lot smarter than Donald Trump can ever be, but it's just he has such an ego that he's never going to compromise. That's why he got exiled to Elba, you know, because they said, hey, we'll give you just your borders from France, and then you can rule. And then they're like, no. And then they took over everything. They said, hey, you got sovereignty over Elba, just stay there. And then he's like, no. And he came out and and then caused the Battle of Waterloo when he escaped Elba. And then like, that's it, we're gonna bring you all the way to the bumfuck nowhere in like near Brazil and Africa.
Saint Helena.
Yeah, Saint Helena. Yeah, exactly. And that was like literally so humid he was getting lung problems. That's why I say HVAC. Maybe your HVAC causing you to get sick. I'm not joking. I'm being serious. I had the same thing. You know.
Right.
But yeah, he actually had lung problems, and then he died. He also tried to commit suicide after during the Russia retreat, and then also when he was in Elba before Saint Helena. Yeah. But it didn't work when he tried to take the pill because it had already reduced in potency, the arsenic pill.
Didn't he die of cancer?
Yeah, he died of cancer. He couldn't kill himself.
The cool thing I learned about that period was that they, if you were like a renowned general, like they wouldn't, and like if they captured you, they'll let you live in exile rather than in prison.
Yeah, but they did that for ancient times, except for the Romans were the only ones who didn't do that.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they did. You should. It's in Rome too. They used to treat
what
like the generals. They're supposed to actually not kill each other.
Oh no, well that one, yeah, I know like I remember with the battle of. No, just checking like what comparing. I know like with what's his name, Pompey, when he was killed by the Egyptian king. That was like a huge insult to the Romans because it wasn't an honorable thing to do.
Yeah, but the problem is like the Romans is always like double standard because they never did the noble thing to the rulers they conquered. You know, they always killed them or tortured them or humiliated them. But when other factions captured each other, they didn't kill them outright. Usually, they would kind of give you some, you know, noble thing, kind of like. But then it's true, like the Napoleonic era, like 1600s and 1800s, it was way more of that than ancient times. But the ancient times, that was the same case. Even happened in China, where you didn't kill the general because they could be used. You know. When I first learned about that, because my first independent study history was medieval history from medieval 2, and then when I first learned about it, I said, why would they do that? I would just kill them. But then I kind of understood it later on. I'm like, oh, because you respect your opponent, you know? He's like your equal. You know what I mean? If he's a general.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, I said, why wouldn't you kill them? There's no challenge then. You just kill them.
Yeah, that makes sense, though.
Yeah, it does. So
and sometimes it's better to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Like, I would see an excuse sometimes, like, okay, it's better not to let them live.
You would kill them too?
Now, it would depend on, like, who they are. Like if I'm fighting, like, another, what's his name? Hannibal. If I'm fighting someone like him, I'm like, no, I will almost likely kill him if I get a chance. Just because he's too schemish.
That's kind of what I would do for Napoleon. If I ever got to the chance with Napoleon and I was, you know, like someone else, and then I was able to beat him once, then I'd kill him because he's always, you know, too stubborn, and he's never going to give up.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's always gonna, exactly as you say, he's not gonna give up. He's always gonna be plotting.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the scheming parts of history. That's why I always liked Mongolian history better, because it was always straight through. Like, you know who's your enemy, who's not.
Well, I gotta say, I do love a good scheme. Cause it's like, yo, have you read about Oda? and his battle against Imagawa.
No,
Or not Reddit, but I think they even had like in Shogun too. If you play the historical
I didn't do that Oda one yet. I didn't
combat,
do all the historical.
oh,
What
you
happened?
gotta try the Oda one.
Is this the one
It
where
is
Hideyoshi
so
betrayed, or like someone?
no. So oh, he does get betrayed, which is sad. No, this one is he's outnumbered, so he freaking puts fake banners and like he has his troop put not mannequins, but like he makes the opponent believe that there's a lot more of them than there really are. So he does things like that, and
But
then
that's
he
not
decides.
that's like tricks, military tricks. It's not like scheming where he's betraying them, right? Because he got
Oh,
betrayed.
I guess. I
I
mean,
kind of think
I
of it
see
two different things.
scheming.
One is scheming where it's like military tactics tricks, but like troll tricks. But then the other is like betraying. You know, like opportunist betraying, like Toyotomi Hideyoshi. You know, betraying him.
I mean, who did Napoleon betray?
Oh, he didn't really betray people.
Yeah,
Yes,
he was
that's why I
out.
like Napoleon. He's actually not. He's one of my top 5 generals of all time, probably. He's number 5. The top 3 is like Genghis Khan, Kublai Khan, and like Monkey Khan, the ones who first conquered the first Mongolian Empire, and then the Yuan Dynasty, as well as like the continued conquest into like the Middle East. Yeah.
Mm.
I forget what the 4th one was, but yeah, 5th was Napoleon for sure. I don't like Alexander anymore because when I read through it, it's like he actually had a chance to be like the Mongols, but he didn't see it, you know? He didn't know what the meta was, basically.
I
Just
mean,
horse archers.
he couldn't. His troops didn't want to fight anymore.
Yeah, but then I'm saying he could have replaced his supply to be Scythian horse archers instead of keeping the phalanxes. You don't need the phalanxes once you reach India. And it's true
I mean, yeah,
because
but you can't blame him.
you can't
The
blame.
guy, he was 19. He like, I bet you, I wouldn't know shit. Like,
No,
if they're doing such a good job. You will want to stick with them.
well,
You wouldn't want to try something new.
loyalty to technology is like downfall of a lot of historical like generals. You know.
It is. It is.
So he could have a choice. The Genghis Khan, he knew, like he actually
Our hidden units have been discovered
how
by
they're charging him. Yeah, one thing I don't like Napoleon is like there's no impact to the cavalry. It's so unsatisfying. But even light cavalry
Oh,
in the
yeah.
game is so fucking good. Like sure, I use light cavalry in that game, saber cavalry, but when they charge, it's like causes rout, but doesn't really do much damage. Unless you have lancers, I guess. I haven't used lancers in
Our
Napoleon yet.
general is in grave danger, my lord.
Oh, but yeah, try the Oda campaign. That shit's amazing.
Oh, the historical battle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I will. I gotta do all the historical battles for Shogun too.
The only one I've never done was the naval one. That
You
one
should
is
do it.
BS. I can't. I physically can't do it. It's too BS. They give you like.
Why is it
If
BS? You just did it right now, like naval battles.
But it's like the outnumber is
Too big.
not the outnumber. It's like having an Ashigaru, a Yari Ashigaru, versus a Katana Samurai, and you gotta find some magical way to win. It's like, how the fuck? I don't know what to do.
Is this the Fall of the Samurai naval battle, or is this like a regular?
No, that's the regular Sengoku Jidai.
I gotta check it out then. Huh. You gotta kill everything first. The AI is definitely the smartest in Shogun 2 though. I played Napoleon, the AI is so stupid, dude. Like, the campaign AI. It literally sends in like two units like that. It sends those units like constantly. Okay, Mogami's declared my war on me.
Yeah, I'm like, I think they're gonna declare war because there's no other reason they should be walking towards you.
Come on, attack.
Ah, damn.
Just wanted to attack me already. I guess not. Oh my gosh. The Mogami stack is all Yari Samurai.
Do you have a good defense against that?
Yeah, thankfully I have Katana Samurai. Sending him in.
I feel like the Fall of Samurai, I thought it was gonna be like that, the Napoleon one, but I feel like it's much better in the Fall of Samurai. I think it's also because I actually understand the formation, I suppose.
Oh, you think Napoleon's better than Fall of the Samurai?
No, the opposite. I feel like the Fall of Samurai is a lot easier to understand the units.
Yeah, you're right. The units, like the descriptions and stuff, it's easier to understand it.
And it's like I feel like the actual melee it makes more sense, I guess, in melee. In Napoleon, I don't know who to
Melee
attack with.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone feels weird. Like I thought militia was really good. It turns out militia is like the Ashigaru of the game. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it is the Ashigaru of the game, but that's obvious though. Militia's not professional soldier.
No, I know, but it's like I thought, okay, this is my mindset. Okay. Napoleon, around that time, it was mostly like the people's army, if you would, in like the most literal sense. Like the people rising up to overthrow the king. And then I'm thinking, okay, so maybe the militia is for the French is gonna be a lot more stronger. So I took a bunch of them. They're trash. They don't do nothing.
They're trash. You
Now
can
they
win
do
with
stuff.
them, but you just have to have
But,
like
yeah,
the terrain
yeah.
advantage, and you have to constantly use the correct lines. Like it's all area denial. So when you see like the overlapping lines of fire, the more overlap, the more damage. Basically, that's basically like the simplest way to think of the combat. There's a little bit more to it, but terrain advantage is the same thing as terrain advantage in Shogun 2. It's really big. Downhill charge terrain advantage is big, but not as big as Shogun 2. When they're charging downhill, it's not that big. But charging uphill, it sucks. Just like in this game. But Shogun 2, dude, charging downhill with melee units is like super big bonus. Even for shitty units.
One thing I would give it though is the defense. The defense is way better. Like the barricade that you could put up are phenomenal because if you have a really good location, you could put the barricade there and just move away. And you could sort of force them, like funnel them through a single direction.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Those barricades when you're kind of grounded in.
That is really freaking nice. I didn't think like how amazing that would be. Cause I know they have like that in Shogun 2, but it's not really that good. I wish it would be better.
Yeah, I wanted that in like regular games, like the barricade thing, but they don't.
They have that in Rome too. Like if you could make an encampment, and if you get attacked, you'll have like an actual fort, if you would. So it looks really cool, and they have to like break it down. So I'm like, oh shit, this is really sophisticated for it. I don't think they have that in Rome 1, do they?
Barricades? No.
Like, so I'm saying like out in the field, not in that actual castle or town.
Yeah, not in the field, no. The barricade thing started from like Empire, I believe. Empire or one of the other two.
I think it started with, oh, not the barricade, but the encampment started, I think, with Rome too. Because it's not the same as placing like a fence that you can do in here or in Napoleon.
ご命令を。お命じを。
I think the Fall of the Samurai naval is very similar to the naval in Empire and Napoleon. Because
I haven't played it. Oh, you could control the actual cannons.
But it's not good to. I found that out the hard way. Basically, you just want it to be firing by itself because the AI does it way better. You just have to have the right formation, and then they'll just keep firing. The only time to manually do it is like when you're about to be boarded, and then you just have it fire right before being boarded. It can kind of cause them to rout.
Right.
Other than that, it's not good. It's kind of like the archer, where you fire at will. You usually don't want to do manual fire, but sometimes manual fire is good because if you have all your archers fire
You
at
don't
once.
want a friendly.
Yeah. No, I'm saying like since Medieval 2 and what you could do is like fire at will, but you could hold fire and then you could send all of them to fire on one unit at the same time and couldn't cause it to rout. But only if it's like levy or peasant, you know? Like Ashigaru basically. And then you can actually have 3 archers, like peasant archers or shitty archers, to shoot one peasant spearman and they will rout if you just shoot it right at the same time, like just one volley. But that's rare, so you just keep it at fire at will usually and then have them target based on when they're finished.
Yeah.
Because they'll get the most kills.
So, you know what's funny? You know how my son has the Sword of the Moon people?
Yeah.
My daimyo, his father, he has the Sword of Amaterasu.
That helps though, right? That one is the opposite, right?
It is the complete opposite. So while this is crazy, so it's funny the way it ends. So the description is only the very greatest will contemplate drawing the sword of a goddess. Only a fool will stand against it. So only a fool will stand against my blade. But for the sword of the moon people is the complete opposite. Only the foolish will contemplate drawing the sword of the moon. Only the greatest will stand against it.
It's the opposite of the regular guy.
Yeah, of his father. They're the complete opposite of one another.
It's kind of funny.
That is, I don't know. Is that irony?
I think it's kind of ironic. I think it's funny. They're like foils, right? They're opposites of each other.
I like that though. It makes it more.
Yeah.
Who would have thought like
it's
the son
crazy that now it's
such
like
a great prestige general, the son of the daimyo actually. I mean not the daimyo, the shogun. Oh fuck, he's gonna be shogun.
Because wait, he's gonna be shogun. You didn't switch it.
I sort of don't want to because he's my son, and it's more of like he deserve it. I'm role playing right now.
Yeah.
I made the other guy my heir, but that's because he deserved it. I don't remember what he did, but he did some crazy shit.
Wait, is he dead now? Is that why
he's dead? But he died of old age. It wasn't like in battle. He just, he died in his sleep, so.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't even know you had ninjas over here.
Look at it, he died. Yeah, I have ninjas all over in Datta territory. 5. I'm moving my monks there so that the Metsuke can't kill them anyways then.
Damn.
Mako has only maybe 2 full stacks of Navy.
What happened?
Amaka only has maybe 2 full stacks of Navy. Compared to Hojo.
Oh, that's still more frightening than.
Yeah. This every time it's like foggy in Japan, it reminds me of like The Last Samurai when they're going across the woods. You know, charging.
Oh, that scene?
Yeah, it's so awesome. It's like the iconic scene for me, that scene in Last Samurai. Because they're like scared of the, you know, mythical nature of samurai, and then like they freak out even though they could have won.
Mm-hmm. Which at that point though, they should have won. Because they made the they made the Japanese army, Imperial Army, look like that's the first time they're handling firearms.
Oh yeah.
Like, because that is the fall of. That is the
beginning of the fall, right?
No. The fall already happened. That is.
Okay. So then they should have won then.
Yeah, exactly.
But they
like
lost.
the fall of samurai already happened.
Oh, that's why they're the last clan. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Then
well,
that's
they're not even a clan.
They're village.
They're just upset individuals who want to restore a lost what is it? A lost legacy, I suppose.
Yeah, it's historically inaccurate because like when you see Fall of the Samurai, a lot of the samurai use guns now, so you can see like no, this is like weird legacy people who are Ronin, like little subsect of hidden samurais. You know, exactly. It's not a clan. It's literally just a little group, extremist group like the KKK, except for samurai. Because in samurai, you look at the units in custom battles. A lot of them are using like horse light cavalry, kind of like saber type cavalry, and then a lot of them are using guns that the Imperials are using. Except they just wear samurai style armor, or just little uniforms that kind of reflect their legacy. Amako has like the worst color scheme. It's so boring. It looks like rebels.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
With a black square.
Yeah.
I mean, they could freaking fuck people up though. They like keep talking.
Yeah. Look at the Nodachi Samurai, Nagino Samurai. Oh shit. Yeah. They even brought samurai retainers.
Our hidden units have been discovered, my lord.
All right, there we go with spear wall. I should help these guys out.
Yeah. Oh, your right is falling. Oh, nice.
I feel like I could be of better help if I could actually see what I'm.
No, you got their center and your left. You pretty much won. Just have to send everybody now. Oh, yep, they're about to all rout.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord!
Rhea and Napoleon, like, they keep coming back, dude. I had the militia as he talked about because I was trying to defend against these Piedmont, Sardinia, and the Austrians.
Yeah.
And like literally, I had the hill, and I did perfect formation. They're just shooting. They kill and rout almost all our army, and then they just come back again. It's like repeated. It literally was like a 30-minute battle because they keep coming back. It's stupid, man.
Yeah, that is stupid.
They keep coming back. Remember when you told me about the routing and they come back? They keep coming back, dude. It's like what the fuck is going on?
And it's like the thing is, the map is huge, so.
Yeah, it's huge, dude. So they run all the way to near the end and they come back, and it's like 46 out of 90. I'm like, what the fuck? I have to do it again. And I actually had like half my units run out of ammo, and I'm like, okay, now I have to charge them downhill, and they fucking die because they're militia. I've won battles, but I've lost battles because of that, where they literally don't. All right, there we go. Where they can't do another heroic victory. It's just too many.
I can't wait to get the European cannons for the next one.
Oh, but European cannons in the what's it called? Shonis?
Shimazu.
Oh, okay. But you could get European campaign in this campaign too. You just have to get that region.
I gotta be Christian.
Oh, you have to be Christian. You can't take over and then get it?
No, if only.
Yeah, the thing about this game is like the artillery for mangonels is like stupid. Because Medieval 2 has mangonels too, but they're not as shitty as this one. This one's so shitty that it's like waste of a slot space even in single player.
Yeah. Like I would much rather the bombers. The bombers are also shitty, but at least with
yeah, they're shitty, but I think it's like they're like shitty ninjas. You know, you can actually use them to cause routes. It's just very situational. That's why I recruited some bombers too on Izu. They had built a siege engineer workshop, so.
I'm gonna use the chat thing. I have to pick up a phone call, right?
Alright, no problem.
general is in grave danger, my lord! My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.